you guys remember the song Sweet Symphony by the Verve? There's a lyric in the song that says, "Trying to make ends meet, you're a slave to money, then you die." I remember listening to that song when I was younger and being like, you know what, that's not going to be me. I'm not going to be a slave to money. But in this world, in this society that we live in, money is necessary for a lot of things. It's necessary for stability, for food, for doing the things we love. And I think that being a slave to money is equivalent, unfortunately, to worshiping money or kind of idol worship. I thought about this more and I realized that the way to not be a slave to money, the way to not worship money or be consumed by it, is to be in the process and enjoy the process of whatever you're doing. So in the ideal setting, I do things that I love that do bring in an income. And sometimes I can get so caught up in bills and making plans and planning for the future and planning my art around that and events around that, that I just want to jump to making the money and not even going to the event or sharing my art. One of my guests on the Elevate from Failure podcast, Scotty G, is an avid podcaster. He's got a great presence, great show, and he never puts making money in front of the art of the podcast, or always wanted his own show. He's always wanted to talk to people, to learn about their music, their art, their own podcasts. I remember before I was going to move to Scotland, I was cleaning my car because I wanted to sell my car in order to help fund my move. Anyway, I was cleaning my car. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. It's in the middle of summer. Obviously, it's very hot. And I literally see a monsoon cloud coming towards me, and monsoons move quickly. So here I was vacuuming the trunk of my car, kind of hating my life. I was like, this is the worst scenario. I don't want to do this. I've been putting off cleaning the car before selling it. But then I hear a voice that says, just be in the process. And so I relaxed a little bit, took a deep breath, and just kind of gave into the moment. And even though it was just vacuuming the trunk of my car, I actually slowed down and kind of enjoyed it. I just was in the moment, didn't worry about how much my car would sell or the storm coming at me or how hot it was. I was just in the moment. And before I knew it, my car was clean. I was ready to go. I was out of there before the storm hit. This is a really tough time for much of the world. Things are really uncertain financially and just all around. So a lot of us are scared, but just know that if you have sources of income, a source of income, that is a blessing. And if you can, just be in the process. Try to enjoy it, because if you detach from the feeling of lack and kind of the feeling of being in shackles, like a slave to money, then you'll release the worry of needing to make a certain amount or something like that. And you'll just enjoy the moment. And the money, the income will kind of be a natural byproduct. If you want to check out my podcast, it's on YouTube. It's called Elevate from Failure. There are tons of guests in mental health and business and those who are ADHD experts. So there's tons of information, so check it out. It's all free. Please like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.